Hey guys, welcome back to Trendy Gadget. Today we'll talk about NVIDIA might be launching the worst graphics card ever. Let's head into it. The 30 Super Series. An anonymous redditor named Copite7Kimmy claims to have discovered the alleged specifications of NVIDIA's Ampere refresh for desktops, known as the GeForce RTX 30 Super. The leaker is well known and has shown to be accurate on a number of occasions in the past. In fact, even SKUs that didn't make it to the retail segment ended up appearing in some form or another on the internet.
But what if I told you that NVIDIA has something else up their sleeve to make an even better gaming graphics card?
The interesting thing about these standards is that NVIDIA is always experimenting with different combinations for new SKUs. In some cases, these SKUs will see the light of day, but in other cases, some SKUs will be replaced by alternative SKUs, and so on. Everything is dependent on GPU manufacturing, supply, and yields. With the GeForce RTX 30 GPU range, we saw a number of Ampere SKUs that were intended but never appeared on the shelves. Keep in mind that these are hypothetical SKU configurations that might appear in the future RTX 30 Super range, rather than confirmed configurations. NVIDIA even went so far as to modify the specifications for a few cards, only weeks before the debut, so it's possible that things will change as we move closer to the launch. The NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3090 Super is the first card on our list, and it's likely to be another Titan class card once again. Copite believes that NVIDIA will abandon the 3090 Super naming pattern and instead use something different for this device, which he believes is appropriate given that it's one of their top tier products. The 3090 Super is anticipated to have the complete GA102 GPU core, which has 10,752 cores and 24GB of GDDR6X RAM. Micron's upgraded dies will allow for quicker clocking of the memory, allowing for transfer rates to exceed 20GB per second. The price of $1,499 may remain the same, but we expect a slight improvement in overall performance. According to a prior report, the GeForce RTX 3090 Super graphics card would have a total power consumption of more than 400 watts. That's 50 watts higher than the current 3090, which implies we might be looking at greater speeds on the GPU and VRAM in the future. Now, there have been reports about a GA103 GPU floating around for quite some time, and it's possible that the RTX 3080 Super will make use of it, but we can't be certain. The GDDR6X memory will be included, as will a 384-bit bus interface, as well as DRAM modules that are running at higher clock speed. Also, make sure to write your thoughts in the comment section.
This better GA102 chip should have 2.4% more CUDA cores and improved clock speeds.
They'll be the worst. The NVIDIA RTX 3080 and RTX 3080 Ti graphics cards are among the most costly graphics cards available on the market right now, despite the fact that they're perpetually sold out. Some individuals just found this with their Founders Edition and custom graphics cards, and it's unfortunate that there are no guarantees that their GPU will be constructed appropriately. It's possible for NVIDIA's high-end Ampere graphics cards to overheat, especially when the company and its partners experience a breakdown in quality control. Last month, NVIDIA forgot to remove a finger glove from an RTX 3090, causing its VRAM to reach 110 degrees Celsius, surpassing Micron's acceptable operating temperature by more than 15 degrees Celsius. In addition, two additional cards with VRAM cooling difficulties have appeared on the internet in recent days. It turns out that both cards had VRAM thermal pads that were misplaced or completely absent, which is a critical component in preventing a card's memory from overheating. It was discovered that NVIDIA had placed a thermal pad to one of their Founders Edition's cards incorrectly, and the pad had spread over the GPU die. To no one's surprise, this manufacturing flaw was also contributing to the GPU's excessive heat. As shown in the photo below, Asus had neglected to add a thermal pad over one pair of VRAM chips, resulting in the chips being pushed against the heat spreader as a result. In both cases, changing the thermal pads resolved the overheating concerns. Nevertheless, this is not something that should be required on any graphics card, let alone an RTX 3080 or an RTX 3080 Ti. In the end, we would only consider dismantling your GPU if you're already familiar with the process. Despite the fact that third-party disassembly videos are accessible, NVIDIA and its partners don't always offer service manuals for their products. The RTX 3090 Founders Edition from Gamers Nexus has demonstrated that reaching the VRAM located on the GPU side of the mainboard can take a significant amount of time. So as NVIDIA's cards keep getting worse and worse, we can expect the new cards to be even worse, and probably the worst they've ever released. What do you think about these speculations regarding the new 30 series? Do you think they'll be the worst ever? Let us know in the comment section. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the two videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.